Are you looking for a beautiful but moderately priced and sized speaker that you can show off great sound to your friends? Well, I have the Marshall Acton 3 with me today, so let's check it out. It's brand new! Woo! Oh! That is beautiful. Oh my gosh, the brown is really nice. It looks great. That is a beautiful color. So we're going to talk about what's new with the Marshall Acton 3, some of the specs, and then we're going to get into a sound test with some other speakers so you can figure out if this thing makes sense for you to get into. So the Acton 3 here is your smallest and least expensive entryway into the Marshall Homeline series of speakers. With that, you're getting two 15-watt tweeters and one 30-watt woofer inside, which is comparable with previous Marshall generations. It doesn't have any rear connections, but it still has a 3.5mm aux connection, so if you like to listen to lossless quality audio, you've got that. But even bigger than that, the new Homeline 3 series in general has Bluetooth 5.2, which is the minimum you need to get into the low energy audio Bluetooth technology that's coming down the pipeline. Higher quality audio through the LC3 codec, and multi-streaming should be synchronized throughout speakers. It's no longer going to be a proprietary thing within the speakers, it's going to be done through the Bluetooth technology that is implemented in this speaker. I don't know when it's coming out though, so. It features much better integrated controls on the top. It still gives you those beautiful brassy knobs. You've got a flip switch here, and then you've got a pause, play, fast forward, rewind button here on your speaker, which is super nifty. Even the knobs are brown, which is really nicely integrated with the color of the speaker. We're going to be checking out next to the Marshall Acton Original, which is an incredible speaker. It blew me away when I first bought it. I think this thing has incredible sound, so if this Marshall Acton 3 sounds anywhere as good as this original one, we're in good territory. We're also going to compare it to the Klipsch 1 here, which is an absolutely wonderful speaker from Klipsch and has nice styling. It's in about the same price range, if not maybe a little bit cheaper. Let's see how they sound and we'll check it out. So which one sounds the best? Well, you're dealing with like all really high contender sound here. These are all incredibly good sounding speakers that anyone would be happy with. I will give a little bit more buttery sound to the Marshall Actons here. I think the Acton 1 is still an incredible sounding speaker, but because it doesn't get as loud as the Acton 3, I think my preference now goes to the Acton 3 because they are almost the exact same sound. The Acton 2 that I'd used before, I wasn't as impressed with. I thought that one sounded really boxy. The Acton 3 only sounds just a smidge boxy, but it's not in a bad way. It's completely acceptable. It sounds amazing. I would definitely advise you to go ahead and get the Acton 3 if you were looking for it. However, if you like the looks of the Klipsch 1 here, this might actually be a really good bargain to go for. It's an absolutely stellar sounding speaker. The only thing is, it's not going to have quite as updated technology as the Acton 3. So yeah, I think we got a contender here. I really, really, really like the Acton 3 and it is beautiful. So I think Marshall got a win on this one. This is a great speaker. And if you made it to the end of the video, thanks so much for sticking around to the end because you're special and nobody hangs out to the end usually. So yeah, I'd like you especially to leave a comment and let me know what you're thinking. It's super helpful for me to know what's going on. And also I think it's helpful for other people to get your perspective on it. So thanks. Bye.